Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, 9US11, and this is actually a special episode of GTA 5 Arena War Modified Vehicle and Modifications. This is actually a beautiful episode right now if you guys want to get a handle on certain vehicles. If you want, you have to click on your phone, and calling up your phone and choosing the arena vehicles. I go to the upgradable arena vehicles. There's a variety of vehicles you can have, and I've seen these vehicles on sale. Example, the Desi Classic, I've seen that about 3 weeks ago for 180,000. And I've seen the Dominator, I don't remember much, maybe about 30-40% off. Or no, it was about maybe 26,000, something like that. Give or take, I've seen vehicles. The beauty of it, you can either buy these vehicles as is and do the upgrades and enjoy them, these arena vehicles, or you can actually modify the whole thing. And it's a beautiful sight in doing that. It's your choice, whatever you want to do. I prefer sometimes to do both. I like to modify them and go for what I like. So this is basically my little death bike here, my little Gargoyle. I want to make it to a little death bike, and I'm going to go for the future version, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. I want to create this and make this an arena vehicle of death and destruction. And going through, it will cost me 761,400. Let the fun begin. I could actually, in return, a reality. I can have this bike as is. It almost looks like a Shitaro, the way this bike looks. If I chose to, I could literally have it on this look by itself. I didn't have to really do any upgrades. That's my choosing. You know, that's the beauty of this thing. If you want to do things, you can. That's the best part. Now, let's get started. I'm going to do the boost 100%. This is the best of boost. And doing the boost, you have the flames are going to come out. That's for sure. Now you have three different categories and choices: the spikes, the blades, or the plating armor. I like doing what the body spikes. That's cool. Give you an idea, this is what it looks like without the body spikes. If I want to have a civilian bike, this is actually very cool to have. It's an original, and I bet you're not really going to see anybody rolling around GTA 5 Los Santos world. Look, you can even see the diamonds in the fuel tank. That's kind of cool. But anyways, the spikes in the back, I should leave it alone. The blades, this is the biggest, the baddest, and guess what? The sharpest. Out of $145,000, I think I can add that for self-destruction here. What do you think? Armor plating. Well, obviously there's no armor plating, but I'm going to see what it looks like for the light armor. And this is actually cool for $110,000. All right. A little slight. I kind of like the armor plating a little bit. You could put that as a civilian part of the bike because it adds the little fairings in the front. Okay, the light armor with shield, that makes sense, 175. Now, I'm going to switch it to the reinforced. Now, let me just change this for the light armor to reinforced. Basically the same principle, but it has more decal compared to the light. This is actually not bad. You could actually keep this reinforced armor as a civilian bike if you chose without the blades, but it's just a future idea. I'm actually going to be working on that project. Now, the reinforced armor that I'm showing right now is $365,000. The heavy armor on this one, it actually changes a bit compared to the reinforced. It had more decal lights, which I think is very cool for $400,000. Gives me an idea for another future bike I'm going to produce. But I'm going to keep on going because I like the heavy armor with the shield in the back. I need that protection for what? $430,000. Let's get started. Now, moving on, the engine. Of course, there's no question. The EMS upgrade level 4. That's the beauty. You could tell right there. The acceleration. And basically all of them, it depends. You could tell where the red is. That's the amount of energy. But the EMS 4 is the best. The horn, let me just check out the standard. Oh, wow. That sounds very... I actually like that for $12,500. What do you guys think? That's actually pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one. The lights, I shall leave them alone. I'll save that to the end. Actually, I might even leave the bike at this color. It looks actually very cool. The livery, this is where it's at. This is where it's not. I could actually just take out the livery and not have any type of material names on it if I choose. I'm just going to scroll down just to get a quick visual of what it looks like. The HK is good, but I think sometimes, again, simpler is better for $11,400. I really wasn't impressed with the whole thing. Now for the loss and prevention, there's nothing right there because I have everything set up. Now the name of the bike, I just picked it right now. I'm just going to call her future bike, just because it keeps track on what it is in the inventory. because if I want a bike and I don't even know what the name is, because you tend to forget things over time and stuff, so I just put things very simple for me to understand. If I go in a competition or something, then I could easily change the name to what I want. Now, this is the beauty of this bike. You could change the look to whatever style you like or that permits. Here's what it looks like in chrome right now. That looks nice. Let me just switch it up. Say to right now, it's a cream color, purple, white, and let me switch it to what this is what a black looks like. I think the black and the gold has a very unique taste to it. It looks actually badass. But for this bike, since I like it's the futuristic and hopefully the future looks bright, I'm just going to leave it alone as what it is. I'm maybe going to check out the Pearl Essence to some stuff with it. Sandy brown, gold. As you can tell, like there's things with a bike. Hopefully when people drive by, you can have the little accents. I think because it's gold on gold or something. That's not even right, but I have to admit, I do like the race yellow, since the vehicle is a little like or the dew yellow. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Nothing really caught my eye, but you know, anytime I can actually go back and change it. Now, the secondary, the chrome. If I click on the chrome, then you have a more of a decal type of thing right there. This is actually a beaut. You could see it as a secondary. I don't know about you, but I think I like it. If I back it off, you can understand with the gold, and then without it. Tough to say. I cannot say no to it. It's just one of those things. I think I'm going to go for it. It actually is, if I want, I can definitely go back to the original color. That's not a problem. If I want to sell this bike right now, example, and I change my mind, it would cost me $831,840. That's quite expensive. In these bikes, I have a theory that if you wanted to make it a civilian bike, don't add the weapons. You definitely can go on passive mode. If somebody try to get cute and you forget to go on passive mode, I think these bikes are much harder to kill. I would have to do another follow-up video on that separate, just to let you know if it's a possibility. Instead of taking a kill to take you out, maybe it might take 4 or 5 shots to do it. Again, I'm just need to do a test video on that next time. Just stay tuned to my channel and we can check it out. Right now, we're going for the race transmission at 40,000. This is the beat right there. And let's check out now the turbo. You better believe turbo. I got a need for speed. You know how that works, right? Now, moving on. Let's go to the vertical jump. You want to be the smoothest, the baddest? Of course, you can get out of certain situations. I really don't even have to do the jump if I chose not to. But I'm going to with 100% jump at $420,000. Right off the bat. Here we go. This is probably going to be the last thing, is the weapons that I talked about. The primary weapon, which is the 40-watt phase plasma turrets. You want to see this bad boy has some lasers for $297,000. I'll tell you one thing, that's kind of beast right there. Let me see here. Let's do a little making sure. What's the last thing I did do? Lights. See, that's the thing right there. I want to go check out the color of the gold. I have golden shower here. Oh, you can see the orange right here. It changed. So I think we're just going to go around and we can get an idea of what the bike looks like. I've done white. That's kind of an original. It has a cleaner look, fresher. The light blue is nice. I'm actually getting fond of the blue, but I still want to make a choice. The black light, that's kind of cool, or the purple. The pink makes a nice hot statement. I don't know about you guys, but that actually is very cool. Moving on to the hot pink and the red, that just screams out. Imagine if I changed the primary on this one. You could always play with the colors that you choose. There's nothing wrong with what you like. Everybody's to their own preference. I actually am a cross between the purple, it's kind of cool, or the hot pink. I think I'm gonna go with a hot pink on this one. This is very cool. Or I could always go back and change it to whatever color I choose. That's not a big deal. I do also like, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the blue. So what do you guys think? The hot pink? That's kind of tough. They're all beautiful. Going towards the headlights, since I have hot pink, I want to get the hot pink, which will be for $54,600. Let me bring it, and now the headlights is sweet. And is there anything else I need to see just to make sure? No, I think that's everything. I got everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go check out my creation on the road. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host 9US, and this is my lovely creation of the Dep bike. the death bike, the Gargoyle. So you know what? Thank you very much. Hit a like and subscribe to the channel. And guys, remember the motto: the grind's real. Let's do this.